Check. All right. You guys ready to get this started? Oh, man. I'm excited. I've had a smile on my face all day. We had the kids over here rehearsing this morning, and as soon as we started that first song with all the kids, it's like, oh, yeah, that's what I was hoping it would be. So I think you're going to enjoy this evening. This is Brom Brata. Let's hear it for these guys right here. Amazing. We're going to hear more from them later. So I'm Mr. Edwards from Cottonwood, and I'm going to introduce our MC tonight. First, I want to say thank you so much to Southridge and the people here at Southridge. Thank you, parents. We had to make some last-minute changes on our plans. We were going to be at Kamiakin. We had our buses all booked, you know, and all the logistics all ready to go. And something happened. They were finishing their floor at Kamiakin. We couldn't get on it. So we were scrambling to find a new place, and Southridge said, well, okay, you can come here. So we are grateful to you guys, parents, for adjusting your schedule, and of course to Southridge for letting us come here tonight and interrupt their regular schedule. Thank you very much. And Brom Brata, yes, that's good. Director of Brom Brata is Kyle Caldwell, and again, I just want to recognize you guys and give you one more hand. Thank you so much. So we go to the district office to kind of coordinate these events, and someone who has helped us tremendously this year with all of the last-minute changes that we had to do is our MC tonight. And I want to just really let her know and you guys know what a huge, huge benefit and help she was this last week and a half. So let me introduce you to her now. She is our Director of Professional Development and Assessment, as well as our go-to for the music department at administration. She was instrumental in facilitating our accommodations tonight, and I thank her. Please give a warm welcome to Mrs. Tina Brewer.
Thank you. Well, welcome to everyone tonight, and I am so thankful to be here, and I'm thankful to Doug for all that he has done to help put this event together for families of Kennewick School District. I'd like to welcome you to the 10th Annual Kennewick Mallet Festival. My name is Tina Brewer, and I'm honored to be your MC this evening. This is an extra special event because it allows these talented students to share their music with other schools, other performers, our families of Kennewick School District, and friends, and of course through our live feed with our community. What an invaluable experience this is for our elementary students, and a great opportunity for all of us attending tonight and tuning in to be able to enjoy the fun and the joy of music. Right now, I'd like to introduce to you the Mallet ensembles of Kennewick School District and their teachers. Their first combined number for tonight is a swing jazz cats, and it's called Boris the Bassman. Following this song, the students that don't play until after the intermission will be joining you all in the bleachers. So, without any further ado, hit it, Boris. Okay. That was a pretty amazing way to start our evening together. All right. Our first school of the evening is Southgate Elementary, led by Mr. Matthew Rimke, who's been with the district since 2005. Mr. Rimke leads two groups at Southgate, the 4th and 5th grade Dragon Jam. Meeting early at 7:45 a.m. most mornings. Mr. Rimke says, what's most special about the Dragon Jam time is how it gives people a reason to come together. Tonight, they will perform for us some of the classics, Beethoven's Funky Fifth and the William Tell Overture. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dragon Jam. Take it away. Thank you, Dragon Jam. It is now my pleasure to introduce the next group of performers, the Fuerza Lobos, directed by music teacher Ruby Perez. Fuerza began its marimba band in 2018 with approximately 15 students. Each year, all 4th and 5th graders are invited to join. The program has grown into 2 groups with over 30 students, so they've doubled in size. Pretty amazing. Tonight, they will be performing Crunchy, Crunchy, Crunchy and Mebira Jam by Walt Hampton. Let's hear it for the Fuerza Lobos. Thank you, Fuerza. That was awesome. Next, I would like to introduce Mr. Haviland Gilbert and the marimbas of Lincoln Elementary School. Mr. Gilbert and the students at Lincoln have 2 auditioned groups, a 4th and a 5th grade marimba ensemble. They rehearse 2 days per week before school. The 4th graders will perform Ozzy Osbourne, which kind of caught me, hit Crazy Train, and the 5th graders will be performing Paint by Numbers. Get ready for an adventure with Lincoln Elementary. It's been fun for me to watch tonight. As I look across the gym or I watch feet beside, I just see us a joy, and I think that's really what music brings to our families and our communities, and so it's really exciting to be a part of this. At this time, I'd like to welcome back Mr. Kyle Caldwell and the Brada Steel Band, followed by a short 5-minute intermission for a stretch break. Following intermission, we will have students that already performed the first set to come join you in the audience. Watch the second half. Thank you. I'd like to introduce Mr. Kyle Caldwell at this time to share a little bit about his group.
Okay, sweet. Thank you so much, guys, for having us at this event. First of all, it's so great to see all these elementary schoolers sharing their talents with us in the back, too. Thank you. You guys sound great. We're excited to hear some more. This is Brombrata. It's a high school community steel drum group. So we're made up of high schools all across the Tri-Cities. We're so glad to be here today. I just want to let you know really quick about our summer classes coming up. We will have summer classes this summer teaching both steel drums and marimbas. So part of our organization is we also have community marimba groups as well, taught by Walt Hampton. And so our classes this summer will be taught, steel drum side will be taught by me and Mr. Ben Leggett. And then our marimba classes will actually be taught by Mr. Gilbert from Lincoln and Mr. Walt Hampton. Okay, so we hope to see you out there. Thank you for having us today, and we're excited to hear some more music.
Okay, we are going to take a brief 5-minute intermission, and the students that will be in the next portion of our program, would you come on down and join your schools? Up next, we have the Amon Creek home of the Amon Creek, home of the Otters. And this school has a very special place in my heart because, as the saying goes, once an otter, always an otter. And this is a former school that I taught at, so it's pretty exciting to see them here tonight. So Miss Christina Fingman, our newest music teacher to Kennewick, leads this group. They call themselves Playing Around because, after all, otters love to play. They will be performing a lively tune called Crash and Burn, followed by the perfectly appropriate classic called Spring from Antonio Vivaldi's Four Seasons. Let's hear it for the Otters. Thank you, Eamon Creek. And now I'd like to introduce the Marimba Mambo and Steel Pan Jam from Cascade Elementary. Under the direction of Mrs. Lori Lydeen, Marimba Mambo and Steel Pan Jam are both audition groups of 4th and 5th graders. In fact, the Steel Pan Jam remains to be the only steel drum band program in Kennewick School District. In step with tonight's dance theme, Steel Pan Jam will perform Limbo Rock complete with a limbo pole, and then Marimba Mambo will rock the stadium with Get Ready for This. And I'd like to introduce Cascade Marimba Band. All right, Cascade Cougars. Next up, from Cottonwood Elementary, home of the Badgers, and Moho Marimba. Moho Marimba is directed by Mr. Doug Edwards, featuring 2 groups, one for 4th graders and one for 5th grade students. The 5th grade group will start things off with I'm a Believer, and after attending tonight, I think I'm a believer in marimba as well. The 4th grade group will follow with Don't Stop Believing, so get ready to rock with the Moho Marimba. That was really great. We hope that you have enjoyed this 10th annual Kennewick Mallet Fest Showcase. We hope to bring it back year after year. The directors want you to know how much they've enjoyed working with their children and preparing for this event. The students are no doubt prepared for more opportunities in middle school and beyond. The students have built skills not only in rhythm, pitch, and timing, but things like teamwork, commitment, and responsibilities. Skills that have and will prepare them to be ready, destined to reach their highest potential, a goal of Kennewick School District. These students have a big final number. As you can see, they're getting placed and ready and prepared for you. But first, a few thank yous are in order. First, I'd like to thank a special recognition to Mr. Doug Edwards, who took extra time to coordinate this event for all of you to see this evening. Thank you. I'd like to also thank our guest performers from Bram Brada and their director Kyle Caldwell, as well as the hardworking teachers from across this district that work with your musicians each and every day. So give them a hand of. Additionally, I'd like to thank Kathy Finnegar and our transportation department for getting the kids together today to practice, and especially with the late changes that we had to do to make sure this event was able to be brought to you this evening. So I'd like to give her a special thanks. I want to thank Southridge High School and Rick Wells and the athletic department here at Southridge for letting us take over their facilities for the whole day and making tonight possible for our students and families. I'd also like to thank my boss, Alyssa St. Hilaire, the Assistant Superintendent of Teaching and Learning, for her commitment and support of the arts in our schools for Kennewick. I'd like to thank Robin Chastain in Communications for the beautiful promotional posters that she put together for this event. It takes a lot more than just the performers to pull off such a big event. So I'd like to take a moment to give all the people mentioned and the student musicians another round of applause. And last, but certainly not least, I'd like to thank all of you parents and guardians of these young musicians, for if it wasn't without your support as being our key partners in Kennewick School District, we wouldn't have things like this possible. So I just want to take a moment to thank you for the support that you give to the education that we are able to provide here in Kennewick School District. Thank you for your time and commitment to getting your kids here for practices and for joining us this evening. You deserve a round of applause. So students, will you give your parents a round of applause? Okay, now for the big finale. You're in for an amazing treat. They have prepared a spectacular grand finale for you involving every single performer you have heard tonight. Get ready to rock as the Kennewick Mallet players and elementary music teachers present tonight's theme song, Gonna Make You Sweat. Everybody dance now. Thank you again, everyone, for sharing your evening with us tonight. One more big hand for all of our performers. Parent helpers, you can start making your way down to help the musicians load up the equipment. Bram Barada will play us out, and thank you again for joining us this evening.